Here's the before. Just mulch there. We're gonna put a stone bed here and extend this all the way around. That'll look real nice. Yeah, I mean, if you're putting down, landscape fabric, not weed barrier fabric, but landscape fabric, you really don't need to remove all the mulch, because actually any bit of mulch that you leave is actually going to help, prevent weeds. As long as there's not already weeds in it, that'll be a problem on its own, but yeah, this is going to be a good one. All right, well, first thing we got to do is cut. Well, first thing we got to do is do the outline, actually. It's just like cutting wood. Measure twice, cut once. So I'll show you that. So here's a shot of the blueprint that we sent to the customer to send to their HOA to get approval. So that outer line is what I have to mimic right here. Use the edger and cut lines in this, kind of like cookie cutting. So over there, kind of like a pizza, so that you can do this. Using a trenching shovel, but really any shovel will work. But watch, go underneath, lift. For small areas, you really don't need a sod cutter. Just look at this. Comes right out, and we're throwing that away. When we get a good piece, like this, check this out. If I come over here, this big piece. Oh, that one ripped. Right here, you can keep this and you can take care of your other customers with it. That's it. Hey guys, real quick, I just went to Stone Plus in Jacksonville. By the way, they're great contractor discounts as well. Stone Plus, you know what's happening. Advanced Lawn and Gardens got your back. Anyways, hey, when you're in your business your first year, 2, 3, and you're feeling kind of bad, like, yeah, you're like the underdog, you're looking around at all these businesses that are better than you, bigger than you, been in there longer, how'd they get there? Just remember, you're not noticing the businesses that are smaller than yours, okay? Even if you're an owner operator, you may be further along than a lot of businesses that you're bumping elbows with. You just don't notice. I just talked to, at Stones Plus, I just talked to like this 45, 55-year-old man who literally must be new. He was looking at my dump trailer and stuff, asking me a bunch of questions. He just does regular lawn maintenance. He wants to get into doing bigger landscape jobs like installs. And it kind of made me feel good because we started doing landscape installs right off the bat. We never mowed lawns. So it humbled me a little bit. It made me feel good about what we're doing. So although we're always chasing the next thing, just remember to be happy about where you are and how far you've come. That's all I got for you right now. Let's go back to the stone job. I'm just taking a video. All right, so in most cases, we would already have plants in this bed. So if we were gonna put down weed barrier fabric for stone, we would be putting the fabric over the plants and then cutting it. But in this case, we don't have plants in yet, which is a luxury. So we are putting the fabric down first, cutting X's, folding the X's under, and then planting the plants. That way it's nice and neat. But I'm gonna be putting in this edging here. I'll put on a time lapse and do a couple of them. So with this steel edging, it's pretty much preference. I learned that for me, it's best to just link 2 or 3 pieces together from the tie strap and then stake them all in once you get the bends right. But on different properties, sometimes it's best to just go stake, and just do it one piece at a time. Here I'm gonna have to do landscape barrier fabric and tuck it. But here I put it down first so you can kind of go underneath it. Makes it really clean and neat. All right, so we put the flagstones down, arrange them. This is a stepping stone path, not a flagstone walkway. It's a stepping stone path. So put the weed mat down, and the weed mat is not to stop weeds. It's just to stop the stone from mixing with the soil. But we put these down and then we trace them. We cut them out with a razor. We dig out a little bit of sand, and then we put some paver base down, and then we put the pavers in. But yep. Jeez Louise. God, that thing's heavy. And there's one. And you want them sticking up some, because you're going to be covering it with stone. So you don't want them to be sticking up so people trip and break their necks. And the rock goes in. Yep, this would be quite nice. And we're done. I haven't washed them yet, but I'll show you in a minute. But I wanted to get a picture before it gets dark. Need some more stone. And we're done. It's very, very dark. Let me zoom out here. Hard to see because it's so dark, but we washed them off. Got the steppers right here.